Good evening. Welcome to tonight's episode of D20 Misfits Curse of Shadows. I am your host, Stradvan Zerovich. Take on my power.
We ain't gonna do shit.
I'm not a part of this.
I'm broken. I'm broken. No, we keep going. I'm coming.
That's what she said.
Fuck off.
That's also.
Oh.
We hit dog whistle.
Anywho, we welcome you to the Curse of Shadows. Please, if you like content, hit the like button, subscribe, and share the claws and fangs around the world. So sit back and relax and grab your favorite drink and snacks as we dive into tonight's episode of the Curse of Shadow D20 Misfits.
Welcome back. Had way too much fun. Anywho, we're just kicking things off. Stay tuned. Recap coming your way. But I got to give the shout out to the one and the only Beatles and Grimm for I bought the box. I couldn't help myself. I bought them. I couldn't help it. It's so cool. I got finger puppets, man.
I think they know that.
I got the finger puppet!
Okay, anyway.
Oh, I got a headache already.
Today's episode brought to you by nothing. Anyway. Wow, whatever the hell happened today, we all done screwed up. Anyway. Back to D20 Misfits. Start fresh. So last we left off, the party left the manor, the mansion, went to track down where this den was. Came up to a close, the 100-foot cliff that looked like a gaping maw of a wolf. Climbing this track and getting on top, you quickly heard two bells. Ting, ting, as one young and one old female, at the entrance or to the mouth of this cave, where an older man came out. His 50s, 60s, salt and pepper hair. Said his name was Skinnis. And with you guys asking about, watch out for these werewolves that are locally terrorizing, trying to dawn on them whether or not, these guys are werewolf or some type of lycanthrope. Easy enough. Well, I should say without trying to push you away. You're saying nobody was here. That just a whole bunch of misfits, outcasts, were here. That took up residence in this cave away from society. Truth be told, Skinnis, as you guys were not leaving when told to, Skinnis sends the other two away and quickly looks at you and says, "You're here to kill Krill, the werewolf, the leader of the pack, and bring back his head. I follow the old ways, As Skinnis told you. We live off the land. We don't turn nobody. Unless they dying or sick. And they're outcasts just like us. So they had with ideas that you guys were concocting, he came up with one himself. And so did Mordecai. With trying to sneak in at night or have the others go out on a hunting party, leaving just the ones of Krill there. For you guys to come in and just eradicate the whole cave. Another idea popped up. As Skinnis looked at the most trustworthy person he thought and said, "Strike me." As Noella struck, Skinnis snatched her up, held her neck out, and the blood poured down her armor, her clothes. And she went limp. Dragging a cold, lifeless body. As the other two, followed by at least two more of these people, these mongrels, if you would call them, these outcasts, snatched most of you guys up and proceeded to take you into the cave, to where they led you almost past to the heart of the cave, at least the center of it, from what you can tell. There, a wooden shrine lay, with a woman kneeling in front of it, with cages on either side, some housing small children, some empty. You got thrown in. These they're wooden cages, nothing metal about them. But you see one of them, Skinnis picks up a heavy boulder. Easy, inhuman for what the size of this boulder that he's picking up, this Herculean feat of him picking up this rock and setting it on top so that the cage wouldn't open. And you guys were trapped inside, cramped. Even with that one kneeling down, as Skinnis kind of waited there and stuff like that, looking over and seeing this young guy with a staff and this long beard in robes, going, "Who are you?" As he pulled down his, and you can see the bite scars from the wolf itself. And as he changed, the one you call Magus transformed into a werewolf. A couple hours go by of silence, and you see Noella just, "I couldn't hold my breath that long." But announced to the party, she did not fall a fatal blow. Nothing, as Zulika wiped her neck, and the blood wasn't hers. And there you look, you could see Skinnis start to wrap up one of his arms in a bandage to stop the bleeding. A couple hours go by, and a whole bunch of patter of paws, claws, coming into the cave. The slight growls, the occasional as One, the alpha, looked at you. More to be turned. Let's see if they can prove themselves in the pit. And that's where we last left off.
We're in now. Too late.
So, with the waiting of the night to fall, or for the feast to begin, as several of these bipedal wolves, some on all fours, some bipedal, dragging a decent sized boar in. Doesn't look like it's going to feed a lot. It will feed everybody, but in very small portions. Mainly the chosen, or the closest to the new alpha. As Zulika is there praying, as you could hear the feasting and tearing of a carcass, bones snapping, growls, occasional blood you can see splatter on the wall. Stuck in this small, say, 10-foot cage each, houses at least 3 of you. What do you do? You are laying down, faking dead.
Oh, I just got knocked the fuck out, remember?
That's right, Joe.
Yeah, great.
That's
Well,
right,
walk the
because
shit out
at
of
the end, Krell looked and kneeled towards what you deem to be Krell. He said, I follow your ways. And as Noella started to get up, Skinnis walked over and
Good night.
put Noella straight back out. Looked at each of you as a evil grin, like wanting to rip you out. You see, he gets right up there, and there's Zior right there with who's down in your cage?
Me.
Huh?
That's
That's Zior, Eivor, and the owlbear. That's something. Yep. That's going to be interesting. Because he's out. So with Zior, Eivor, and Skull there, and trapped in his cage, Skinnis comes up, like just eyes you up, and Zior unleashes a daunting roar that scares Skinnis as he looks back and kind of reestablishes somewhat of alpha or whatever. He leaves, leaving only Zulinka, and you now can see there, getting up in the other cages, you can hear the pitter patter of little feet as each cage holds about 5 children.
I was gonna say I wasn't a kid.
And one cage alone houses one male adult.
I was gonna say, Frank, I wasn't a cage with Seahawks. Remember, I used thaumaturgy to boost your roar.
Well, it's in range, right?
No,
Thaumaturgy.
You do that from almost every cage with the children. You just have leakage of like piss everywhere because you scared all the kids too now.
Now, Daunting Roar only targets one creature of my choosing.
oh yeah, I guess it is in range.
Oh, okay. So, question is: since Sivanek is he in the cage as well? Since Null is in the backpack.
Yep.
Okay, I was just making sure because I was a little lost with the connection and stuff.
So does that mean we have all our equipment?
I mean, if y'all don't, apparently I still do.
At the moment, no, you do not. Your weapons and shields have been put towards the shrine in the center as an offering.
Another question: since that has been done, do I still have my weapon since I'm in the backpack?
Yes.
I've got an almighty toothpick. So, question for the party: so should Null stay in the backpack for now, or should she at least make some kind of noise in the backpack?
I'd say
Stay in the backpack.
Stay in the
for now.
backpack.
Doesn't have to be like.
Yeah, stay in the backpack.
Because they don't even know.
I got some backpacks on. Yeah, they might put me in the kitty cage instead of the adult size cage.
So we'll say, as you guys are here in this cage, there's kids here. There's a guy here. There are kids here and one woman. As everybody is feasting, you see Zulinka get up and walk away.
Now, are they feasting by us?
No, you can just hear off in the distance the crunching of sound of bone and tearing of flesh. The only one right now coming to or coming. Actually, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, I'd had.
What?
There's a walk.
You are still knocked out. So as Noella's lifeless body lies down by the shrine, was it the rest of you?
Must not push children. Must not push.
Daddy, don't hit mommy. Daddy, don't hit mommy.
How far is the shrine from the cages? How far is it?
How far is the shrine from the cages?
About 15 feet.
I could I could try to summon my wildfire spirit, and I can have it teleport us directly behind the shrine to get the gear back. But the only problem with that is that it can easily alert the guards if they're staying nearby on
Yeah,
central
you
duty.
light my bow on fire.
Yeah, that's that.
Yeah, that too.
See, that might not be the best volunteers.
Nobody could burn the cages.
Well, you guys entitled.
There's a stone above us.
Sure.
We can support so the giant stone falls on the wall. I'd say just let it play out. Let it play out for a little while.
Let's not die right now. That'd be great.
Couple moments go past. You can hear a low grumbling sound. Zior, Avor can hear next to you the cage of the woman holding her stomach. Oh, I'm hungry. So hungry.
Can I roll a medicine check?
Sure.
Also, as check finds out she's hungry.
See how that.
15.
By the looks of her, you can see that that she is, however, you can see more, I wouldn't say bone, but she looks very skinny, like malnutritious. Like she's being starved.
I don't see shit. I roll a 6 and then an 11.
They took all of our gear.
They took most of the backpacks other than the one that looked like shit.
So Scoop still has his backpack.
Scoop still has to go back.
Just because it's just nasty. The rest of the stuff is by the shrine. So like your weapons are definitely there. Whatever backpacks you had were carrying on you is there. One comes up. You see a middle-aged man. You hear him yelling, "Hey, Krill! We're still hungry!" You hear like behind him just a mountain of voices. "Yes, we're still hungry! Feed us, Krill!" As that one is yelling at the entrance to where you guys are, into the side cave where the shrine and cages, he looks, he catches a sniff, and he looks towards Zeor and Igor.
Uh-oh.
That one looks good. As they point to the half owl, half bear cup.
Uh-oh.
Why did I see this coming?
I told you that was going to happen.
A bunch of starving werewolves. You don't think it wasn't going to happen?
I told him it was going to happen.
No, let's see how things happen.
That's the second time I roll a 1. No fucking hood.
Your dice hate you today.
As this guy kind of goes and takes this boulder, lifts it up, sets it down. You see him just open the top of this cage.
Easier shit.
Any one of you come after or reach, I bite. I will rip your fucking heads off.
12?
Now bring up the cup. Slowly.
Can I do a draconic growl to try to intimidate him not to do what he's about to do?
Slowly coming back. Like you're starting to get groggy. What are you trying to do?
Just like a draconic growl just to try and intimidate him.
He's trying to use thaumaturgy as well.
Go ahead and roll an intimidation check.
Is there a roll I gotta make? I didn't hear him. It was silence, so.
Intimidation. If I get English.
Intimidation. Oops.
Ooh.
Nat fucking 20. Double nat 20s.
Oh
Whose
no.
boss is harder?
Stalemate. Well, it is a skill check. What is your plus?
1.
What his plus is?
0.
How many?
0.
He steps back.
Oh.
I guess I will have to kill you first. When you're sleeping, you're mine. Picks up the boulder and you could hear the wood start to crack. Just huffs back. You hear back, hey, where's this combat? Yeah, it's too puny. It ain't worth it.
Just gonna hit it. Like, I'm gonna kind of open up my eyes a little bit and like look around, see if like anybody else is around. You're in here. Yeah, that did not feel good at all. Yeah, that's wonderful.
Okay, here's our score so far. The party that's called Roars is 2, while the puppies is 0.
See,
Mm.
you don't want to pick me.
Skin us. Why? No, King.
That's fantastic. I'm gonna start like speeding up to sit up. I'll sit there with like my head between my hands. So, what's the plan now?
We get out here.
Yeah, that sounds like a good one. Oh god, I really want his head now. And Skinners.
Roll me a perception check real quick.
Me?
Yeah.
Natural 7.
I did not unmute myself. There we go. That's better. Apparently I did. I was muted.
Yeah, so what were you trying to say, Shy?
I said, if no one has any other ideas, Null has the hag's head in my bag with me. I can pop out and play like super scary psycho green child looking thing. They wouldn't want to eat me. I look mutated. They've never seen a goblin before.
I wouldn't even have thought of that.
As you're looking, Noel, as you're looking around, you glance over. You can see from you up as you're looking towards this wooden statue of a woman, cloaked with just like this wood. It wasn't like the best craftsmanship. You see a lot of stuff, like other than your guys' weapons and gear. You can at least just see there's probably 5,000 copper there. There's about almost 1,000 in silver. Small amount of gold. There's gems, rubies, all matter of gemstones that are there. Gold trinkets, rings, pins.
So this is like almost like a hoard.
You see like an ivory drinking horn. You look and this looks to be, even just naturally, just putting the pieces together with, just the knowledge you have of religion itself, that this is probably offerings to this Mother Knight.
Would I know like anything about the Mother Knight?
Give me a religion.
19 plus 4. 23.
Mother Night, you heard about it before, even through your travel to the other realm. You recall that Nicholas was telling you about how the Dawn Father and Mother Night took turns ruling day and night over the city of the Four Seasons, or the Lost Kingdoms. So a deity close to, I mean, almost resembles like maybe like the Wild Mother and stuff like, and like maybe the Raven Queen to a degree. Both motherly figures. This one's maybe a lesser lesser deity, more so that not much is known about her, but night is her realm. All matter of creatures that are nocturnal are under her protection. Just the amount of gems and jewels, horns, maybe a pipe, or you can almost see like a ball with holes in it. I mean, you can easily recognize this just by glancing at it. This is like an incense burner, but it's made out of platinum. You know, I mean, well alone that alone is worth a lot.
Well, see, I always like to definitely figure out that I would get here pretty quickly. I have been one of those. Except for this maximum black eye.
I'm not sure quite right now.
Should I take a bite? Oh.
Typically, there's rations in the bag.
We have other friends, I guess. So I'm gonna like slowly make my way up my feet. I want to look around to see if I can make it over to where Z's bag is. And I'm gonna. Can I? I'll be spotted.
What?
Make my way over to Z's bag. Someone try to get rations for this fucking person.
Okay.
Does the coast look clear?
Roll perception.
I think it's good.
13.
Confident you don't see anything.
I'm gonna sneak my way over to his bag.
Okay.
I'm gonna get in, get rations, and I'm gonna take it back to the hungry person. I'm gonna get up to the cage and say softly, you know, I'm gonna try to help you as much as I can. Give me any information on these things along when you get here.
Wow, it feels like months. I broke an oath. Did you see her just you handing out the rations to her?
I'm choking.
Almost like they're like you can see the quick flash of one of the eyes as they turn more canine.
Who did you break your oath towards?
Here,
Is it
back
towards Grill?
in general. My betrothed is over there. Name is Halcom. He's a human. And I'm with this curse.
Trust me, darling.
Curse is Strahd, curse the crew.
Oh, curse is full. Kind of like look off a little bit to show the one little fang on the side. All alone. I know. Think of me as you will. I'm not here trying to help you.
What help do you have? As soon as I'm out of here, I'm gonna eat something. Someone.
Why not let that be Crow?
Others of our type don't taste that good. Besides the young ones. You see like the drool starting to salivate.
If you help us, I'll help you. I'll get you out of here. I'll make sure you survive.
That's not gonna be wise. You let me out, I'm going to feast on whoever is closest. That is not going to be safe for you. You got that right. What are you doing up?
What do you mean?
Knocked out. Looks like you regained consciousness, little one. As behind you, you turn around, you can see that same cloaked woman.
Turn around. Chris is just stretching my legs is all.
Going straight to see her start going around each of the cages, handing out little scraps of meat. Some maybe just enough for to pull a little bit left membrane off the bone. As she's handing out little pieces of like looks like ribs, whatever is left, whatever meat is still on the bone. Start handing out to the kids. You see to the guy. She brings some to you, and she gives some to her. Annika, you'll be fine. Don't give in, or else you'll kill your betrothed. Because that's what they're trying to do. That's what Crow was just saying. You can be opening for the pits. Feast on your betrothed. Do not give in.
And that's the one that was praying and whatnot, right?
Yeah, Zulika.
You have a blanket to cover up with.
Look at her, tell her.
Think about that, did you?
Thank you.
Get one.
Do you have any ideas?
What? Escaping?
Well, somewhat.
What are you trying to do?
Trying to take that bastard's head. Put a real leader in charge of it.
You mean the skins? I can stand by that.
Well, you seem to be a person on the inside of things.
I'm the watcher, the keeper. These children are my children. I've gave them scraps as much as I can. The truth being, she looks at each one of them almost with a sorrowful eye. Some will not last the night. That I have no control over, but I welcome all the new children I will gain in the next couple of days to fill these cages back. I'll do my best. Yeah. You against his pack, his group of hunters. Good luck.
Crow has a more than likely has a very good ego. Can't turn down a one-on-one fight.
Yeah, but how challenging an alpha for the position of alpha is within the pack, and since you are not one of us.
Why I was with.
Would you like to be?
I was already.
Where's your mark?
Skinner's already with me, brother.
But you have to present a mark in a change to stake claim. Change.
Well, you know as well as I do. Skinner's never with me. But
We can make it real.
darling, I already have enough going on in my life right now.
We can make it real.
Oh, no.
Give me your hand, and I'll bite you. And then you can stake claim once you transform.
Oh, no.
You see. Yes. You know what I'm thinking about asking, right? Would you like to be like me? Have a nice little dirty secret? My little secrets are already enough.
No, I'll do the damn thing.
I mean, there are orders of the lycanthrope. Different. Order of the mutant and the lycan.
It'll be deadly to you.
You have a couple of seconds before I decide that I'm building myself. I'm already half a freak and might as well be impressed already. I'll take it.
What do I do?
No, maybe not. Covered in fog. I stand out amongst a lot of you more than anyone.
He's got a point there.
It's all nine kinds of fucked up, but yeah, let's do it.
You want me to bite you instead?
Done dumber things.
Right.
Zior, I have.
But you're
one...
not the one in the cage. She isn't. If I bite you and she's not bite, how do you think they would look to me? So
I could be a little
hit
puppy.
her, hit you, and not her when there's just a body on the ground.
They would have bite you.
Tell the difference between a canine and a feline.
Cat dog.
It's more enough of this chatter.
She's already a bitch.
Are they right in front of the cage?
No, not in front of you. Like she's looking, but she's more at like
come
the
on, that
center.
was good.
Kill you.
Kind of like in the center, where I mean, she just did like her rounds and did like whatever scraps she can to everybody that was there. Like it's not enough. It's not a lot. It's like 8 bites.
10 years old. Yes.
But like she's back in the center looking at her.
Well, enough, like I said. Enough of the chatter, but
Wait, so Noella's the only one she's allowing to get bit?
Noella's the only one not in the cage.
Eh. I mean, technically, that'd probably be a bad idea, though. Y'all want me to stay in the backpack? I could slip through the bars, probably.
Right. Do they take the mutagens?
Huh?
Do they take the mutagens? Mutagen of the strength.
Huh?
Oh no!
You're gonna do what?
I'm drinking the mutagen.
Okay.
would it be on you though?
He said,
No, it,
No.
Okay.
get ready for her.
What are you trying to do?
I'm breaking the fucking cage.
And it's already
Gives-
wicked behind the
Gives her
jackass.
gives her a reason to bite me. Avo, you might want to watch out.
You want that?
17.
How are you breaking the cage?
I'm fucking. It's look, dude. I'm pulling those bars apart.
Okay.
And it's already been cracked by the jackass.
That's why I said. That's why I gave the warning to Avor.
Okay. Okay.
No.
I'm just making sure. That's what you're doing.
Fuck it. Let's shove the boulder off.
That would be the smarter thing to do
Yeah.
instead of doing the cage and the blood.
1-6.
You see him
You're gonna
down
see me
this,
doing this.
this liquid.
It's
You can see the veins start to
not fun.
See?
Less than a minute. About 30 seconds.
see the pop
And it's breaking out again.
coming down.
Yeah, it's breaking out for me too.
Seor just gets down and
Just so you guys know, it's lagging, and now Arian's frozen with a permanent smile, and so is Wyken.
he goes,
Oh,
There we go.
shit.
and that's we'll take a break.
All right.
I didn't mean to say that, but whoa.
Be right back, guys.
I hate these breaks.
How long does it take for the curse to hit before you can change?
Next full month. You change. You're not even if you contract it, you
No, I mean
won't
like
know.
transform on purpose.
You won't be able to.
It's literally like in the movies. It has to see a full moon.
That's the first
Well,
transformation.
how are they transforming?
Some are born with it and can naturally do it.
So even if I do contract it, I can't prove that I have it.
Horrible. Isn't the full moon supposed to be tonight?
I thought it was, because that's wherever the pit is and all this.
Never talked about it. Nobody's ever looked up at the sky either,
Hey Frank, come on look at the sky.
because it's cloudy.
We're in
You
a
can't see.
damn cave.
Right, come on, Frank.
So,
Do you want to rewind any of that?
you
Oh, I'm upside down.
stands there, and you know, as Seor pushes this boulder off, you can see the top part of that cage easily with some open.
See, that was awesome.
He's gonna smirk and climb out.
Jailbreak.
Or do you want Krill's ass upon you too for letting one of the prisoners escape?
We'll see about that. Since you're so eager to get out of your cage, as you turn back and see this young burly guy.
Hello, Kurt.
You see like Zulika looks back. Curl. They just surprised me. I was just about to
As she's
go
talking,
after him.
I'm blindsiding her with my cane. With my staff.
Oh, make an attack.
I mean, full on blindside, knocking her the fuck out. 19 already without any losses.
Oh wow, I was looking around. Oh yeah. Easy enough.
I'm just like, as she like turns and looks at him and starts talking, I'm swinging as hard as I can for a couple. Just to knock
It was more like crit.
You said you rolled a 19?
19 plus.
What's total? That would be the DC.
19 plus 5.
Okay. So that's a 24. Okay. A 2.
Good night.
So,
Fucking later,
in my eyes, I was thinking about it along the same lines as Skinnis did with me. Like the whole punch. So, like, as soon as she goes, "Oh, Krill," you're just going to see, boom! I'll fucking deck her as hard as I can with her staff. And then as soon as that happens.
So is it more like she's like, "Hey, crit"?
Pretty much. I'm just swinging punches. Like, not trying to crush her skull, but I'm knocking her plumb the fuck out.
Oh, you succeeded.
Well, she's.
Pretty much.
Her life just got a whole lot rougher.
I'm gonna go over to the cages.
You're barking up the wrong tree here.
As he's talking to him. I'm gonna go over to the cages and let everybody else out.
Okay. As you're going to push people away, I advise you to not do that. As already the gaining another 2 feet. This towering guy almost hitting 10 feet tall. You will not move. I will tear you to pieces.
Yeah, but clearly, I guess the blues on the top.
You just have like an angsty gnaw in the back, like really wanting to get out, but she can't.
Let's just stop. Bitch.
Just wave it like.
For once, I like to agree with you. And I'm literally going to look at him as he's just talking bad shit. I'm gonna have that total smart ass smile. And I'm gonna lick my fangs back.
You just see like he gets like all. You see him just open his eyes, and you can see now they are bloodshot.
Oh, well, I like you.
She likes it rough.
I'm trying to be intimidated too.
Are you?
And he just
On the inside, I'm like shitting my pants.
he takes 2 swipes. He rushes blindly in as you pissed him off to where the blood fury comes.
How far is he from us, and how far am I from her?
Okay, you're there. She's about right here. He's here, and you see him go, or he just goes, and is about like he's in midair coming towards her and
I'm
ready
gonna
to
move at
swipe.
speed. I'm intercepting.
Let that be a dex and see how.
Strange metabolism. I'm purging the fucking negative side effects.
Let's see what happens if you beat. If you beat him, you can intercept. As far as just a dex check.
Okay.
Your speed against it, so who's faster? Yeah,
go for it.
If not, he's making swipes.
I'm gonna roll 2.
That's cocked. Landed between a 19 and a 1.
Confirmed.
Nat 20.
Also,
Confirmed.
What's your plus?
3.
8.
Is there a AC?
Huh?
Is there like a?
No, it's speed.
Okay.
We're just matching speed.
Technically, wouldn't it be more of a saving action because I'm trying to protect her?
Okay. Well,
That'd be a 20.
It's a dex check because it's going on speed, not a saving throw. You're not trying to get out of the way. You're trying to intercept. That is speed against speed.
Gotcha.
So he has a 28 natural. So I beat you. Meaning he gets his flurry of blows.
Oh, this guy suck.
There's no way for me to like do a roll out of the way, acrobatics check, nothing like that.
Wait a minute.
Duck.
Twice as many. Holy fuck.
Can't do an acrobatics to roll
Well, since
because
I'm
guy's flying
moving
through
on
the
him,
air.
can I tackle him?
Huh?
Since he's there though, I'm a little slower. Can I tackle him?
Tackle who?
Krill?
He is swiping. I mean, he's getting attacks. If you're trying to intercept.
Yes.
So either, since he's higher than you.
I get him right under the fucking armpit.
He's trying to like linebacker tackle.
No,
I was
you
gonna
don't
say,
have
he's
you don't
blindside,
have
I'm
like
rushing him.
interception like Sibinak has.
No.
So I'm getting my 6 swipes
This guy
on
suck.
Noella. So the first one is a 19.
Nah.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Just hits one. So
Okay, that's 1. Second one, 16. That's no. Third one is a 24. That's a hit. And then 21. So that's a bite. That's a 14. That's not going to hit you. Last one is a 17, which is not going to hit you.
So take another one away.
3 attacks.
Take another one away because I'm doing gift from the Metallic Dragon.
So that would be the bite because that was the last one. Okay. Now the claws.
So
Claw damage.
Out of 6 attacks, he hit me with 2. A lot better than the fuck I was thinking it was going to turn out to be.
You're lucky. It's 17 for the first hit.
And I'm raging. No, I'm scared.
That's 17 for the first hit. The second one is 13. So 17 and 13, that's 30 damage.
Could have been worse.
Could have
Could
been,
have been a lot.
could have been dropped.
Let's see. Hold on. Let's add the bite if you didn't connect. So that would have been an extra 29 on top.
Oh.
That would have been 59 points of damage.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh,
Could have been not good. Not dead. Just not
I
good.
was gonna say that's a whole lot of fuck you.
I'd have been
So, is there any way to do something Like I know you're about
Oh,
to say
I
roll
mean,
for
he
initiative.
fought you off. If anybody's jumping in and, I mean, if you're trying to swing back, we're going to consider this an initiative encounter.
No.
Say, I know we're going to say roll for initiative now. Is there any way, since he attacked me very first, and I can have the first attack back, and then roll for initiative?
This is more a surprise attack on you because he transformed and pounced.
So, I mean, in normal everyday life, the very first person that gets hit is going to be the first person to hit back.
Yes or no? I mean, I did do a decent amount of damage. So if this is so D&D mechanics, you get a surprise round, which is just what it is. And if you are planning on combating him back, then we are making initiatives. Do you want to do this?
Can we not do initiative?
I know what I want to do, but with him directly in my face after he just hit me and tried to bite, I'm literally going to look up and go, "Oh, I can see Kitty has claws." As you're tackling.
Go ahead and give me a strength check. Or make a unarmed attack. This is attack.
Because like the way I look at it, I can see like out of the corner of my eye that G was just like, rushing in. As soon as he lands, it hits me.
You see, well, here's what you see like right before like this occurred is when he transformed and he shook his head, you just see him almost blur a little bit just by the speed alone that he just enhanced. And to see him, his eyes turn red and see him with that much force, you can see like now like looking in, I mean, as he's running in, I would say Z's peripherals, just because he has a pretty decent perception, you can see the stairs are cracked by the force he gave them. So he has speed and strength behind him. And as big as he is, I would almost say that he has inherited, like he inherited this stuff. His families are alphas. This guy is almost like a dire wolf. So he's a lot bigger and stronger. If you get an unarmed attack and you can hit his armor class and tackle him, see what happens.
I'm not doing unarmed strike. I'm using my claws.
But you're tackling him.
Yeah,
you're not trying to.
2 attack actions. I've got.
You are trying to tackle. That's a special action all on its own.
Okay.
It is a strength. It's an
17 plus 9.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Guess what? I'm removing his vantage. Wing boots are activated. It's no action. It's no action beam.
You're not. No, this is a special action.
Okay.
I'm going to give you the tackle, and then it's an initiative. So yes, you tackle him. It's like a bull rush attack. You push him away.
That's why I wouldn't use my paws, because I've got a hold of him. Like I'm sinking my paws into his face.
Okay, well you can attempt to grapple. It's a grapple check. This guy's bigger than you. You can certainly try.
That's what? Straight roll disadvantage?
That would be your athletics against his.
Oh boy.
Literally lifted up. See, Kitty has claws. That's real. See whose yard this really is, huh, big dog?
Roll. 16.
Plus
16.
28.
Holy shit!
19 plus 9.
You're right now. You have him held.
Not for long, bro, but he seems pretty aggressive. Be aggressive. Be aggressive.
Ooh, how he's tackled him since he came up under the arm. Claws are in the throat, and he's got his arm pushed way up over his head.
How tall are you?
6'8".
He's 10.
Right under his fucking arm, dude. Tackled to the ground.
So I almost lift him. Keter off balance. He's on the ground with his throat there.
He's in a fucking submission
just
hold.
look like Ray Lewis.
So since I'm using my claws,
Oh no, that's it.
no damage from it.
No, you are tackling him to the ground. I mean, that's all it is. This is not an attack. This is special action. You are tackling him.
Gotcha.
So
Let's go sword.
We gotta get out first. To
Get my fucking sword to me.
Wait a minute, we have to get out? What?
Yeah, you and I are still.
Yeah, I think it's
I'll go this route.
So we're in separate cages?
Yes.
Hearing the thunk and the loud sound of Boulder as
Wait, whose cage is in whose cage?
Zulika's like there, just like I need.
Zulika's sitting there like, I'm sleeping.
Oh, that's right. She's not.
Yeah,
She's laying down. Hearing a whimper. We'll say like right there at the steps, 6 individuals are there. 3 wolves and 3 humanoids. What the fuck?
How far did this boulder roll?
You gonna fucking bite me now?
5 feet. Like it just rolled off and it rolled and it stopped.
How heavy is this?
It's heavy.
How heavy is heavy?
Enough that nobody's going to be able to push it. It has to be.
I was gonna say roll that motherfucker over towards the door. It's not a bad idea.
As these 6 are just glaring at you, growling, and seeing Zeor with, pinning down Krill at the moment.
Don't blow me down, dice.
Yeah, I agree too. You
And
little
these,
bastard.
and these 6 individuals
Like all around the mouth again.
just staring in almost in shock or in some type of disarray as far as they caught him off guard. Maybe it could be wrong. And then you hear, why don't we settle this in the pits? As the bald-headed, long-beard guy while holding a staff comes in. Why don't we settle this in the pits with no further bloodshed? We don't want to kill the younglings before the initial trial, right? At least make it on fair ground.
They're saying it's lagging. They missed after I pinned him.
Yeah, all we heard was you pin Z and then is freeze frame for us.
Yeah.
Same thing, and then
What do you propose?
yeah.
No, we can't do that since neither one of you are part of the pack. But
I told him to fight me.
maybe if you were to release Krell, let him stand up, maybe we can find some terms.
What if we don't?
You see the eyes.
Let's make a bargain.
See. Let the puppy up.
No!
Dude, I was gonna call off the drink.
No! That's my move. You haven't pinned.
This is your
Oh.
strongest.
I'll let him stand up,
Ugh.
but I'm picking him up by his throat.
Help him up.
Nice to help him up.
Okay.
15 plus 9.
Like keeping a firm grip on, now let's see. 15 plus 9, 24. 19. Still have a clench of his throat. You see him just there, just.
No, nothing. Somebody with my strength.
How long do they last? How long does the mutagen last?
Oh, fucking rest. And I've already raised my mouth enough. But I'm gonna still fucking keep going.
That's another shirt.
I'm literally.
Am I in the same cage as Noella and Dior?
No.
We're all in the other one.
You're in this
The
one.
only other person that's free right
Am
now.
I still in the cage that has the gaping hole in it that I can easily walk out of?
Okay, hold on. Are we back on this one?
Yep.
So Z push the boulder off. The boulder is, let's say, like right here. He climbed out, intercepted, pinned, and is over top of him and is lifting him up by the throat. As 6 individuals are here and coming down to stop you. So, and the rest of you are in this cage. And you got kids and
How about me and Skull?
You're still in the cage.
Well, then,
right
in that
there.
case, Carmine hears a very faint voice, enough for just maybe her to hear it. I would like to come into the out now.
No, do not come
I'm
into
about. Bleh. I need to get out of here.
Like I said, I've already raised my mouth.
Or I'm gonna get out of here
I can
anyway.
just see this now, like this blood-choked, fucking blood-soaked vomit and old.
Actually,
old vomit and
Blech.
shit like
on
that
that
coming
note,
out.
despite everyone saying this, you just hear from the backpack, and no can't hold her breath anymore. You hear, "Bleh. I need out of here now."
It's all bears.
Like I said, I've already raised my mouth enough, but I'm gonna continue to do
I
it.
rolled a Constitution,
I'm literally going to
and it was very weak, so she is sick right now.
literally going to look at the ones that came down and go, this is the strongest. I hate to see the rest of it. But I'd like to gladly let you meet my pack.
God damn it.
Alpha meet alpha, I guess, huh?
Just leaning up against the cage. Do you ever shut the hell up?
So what do you imply?
You just look up with more
So
vomit
girls like
sliding
that,
down her
you
face,
just see 'em.
and she's just baring her teeth like you sit in a backpack full of vomit. And then you complained to me about being quiet.
Like holding, you can see his whole hand like just going over your wrist completely,
Just gonna like reach over and shove her back.
trying to like just put
I
pressure
don't
enough
think
for
you're
you
gonna find me
to slowly
appetizing. You're not
release
revolting.
the thing, but still hold the claws in. What are you proposing?
When's your next full moon?
Why does that have anything to do with
19 plus 9 to pull his over.
I'm sorry, what?
what are you proposing?
Well, I mean, it would be a shame. That a big bad wolf like you is taken down by a little kitty.
Again, what are your terms?
See, same
Let me
thing.
out, that's for one.
You get to fucking bite me. And as I'm saying that, I'm just pulling his hand away like it's nothing.
What are you saying? Speak plainly. You are. I'm not gonna bite you. If I'm gonna bite you, I'm gonna tear you to pieces. That's what I'm gonna do.
Just like I tore a couple of yours.
So again, like this old man is saying, terms.
He's calling it even fights.
Apply an even fight. So what's an even fight then?
You tell your fleet-ridden mongrels to back off. You and him go one-on-one. If you lose, you step down.
I step down if I win.
Like you said,
What was that?
if you win. Sorry, you're gonna have to speak up a little bit. I think the cat's got your throat. I mean, tongue.
God damn this bitch.
We're gonna die.
If you're saying that in character, Noella's going to literally look at you and go, just like really softly.
I keep having to bring the volume up and down. I'm sorry.
If I win,
I hand you my will.
I'm gonna be dead too. What am I gonna do with it?
I won't.
fair enough. I like these odds. I win. I've gained a very powerful warrior if I fight him. And they can't turn on their sires.
So if you win, Z is one of your fighters.
And then we get to feast on you.
And if any of your mangy butts jump in, I get to feast on them.
You don't know where she's
and I
been.
lick my fangs again. Deal?
Sure.
Bullshit. It's yes or no because I want the word of the alpha.
Z's putting his hand out.
Twist his arm a bit, Z.
No, literally, I'm gonna say bullshit. I want the word of the alpha. See, squeeze a little bit tighter.
Hey, this is gonna be out character, but bro, I got your tongue.
What were the terms again? Sorry, my brain is cutting off oxygen.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's probably the
What?
lack of oxygen to that thing you have between your shoulders.
Speak!
I'm staring up at him, just talking shit.
Imbeciles.
No problem, person.
Your terms again.
My terms again. We win, you step down.
I step down.
Yeah, and since you want to feast on me, I get to return the favor to you.
If I win, I gain him, and I'll
And you
have
can
him
tear
feast
me to
on you.
shreds.
Oh, you didn't do
Feel free,
Okay.
because whenever you die,
Hey, quickly, I put a headset in. Can you guys hear the mic right now?
yes.
Yeah, we can still hear you.
Okay, I'm just checking with the mic.
What I did to your ruler's little pussy of a mom. I'm going to rip your fucking head off.
So you're champion against me.
You really have a problem with using your head, don't you?
But somebody has it to my throat.
Your head's to your
Because
throat.
obviously you can't do it because you just have a mouth.
Y'all here for the backpack? Why can't we be friends playing right now?
And
Shut up!
And knowing very well that my party is going to absolutely say something fucked up.
Not really, I'm
after
just...
this,
Yeah, never mind.
I'm going to look and go, oh, Marlon, you haven't the slightest clue what this mouth can do. And then I'm going to lick my fangs again.
You don't want to find out what that mouth can do?
So,
Any diseases you get are
let
on
me
you.
get this straight.
It's worse than your curse.
Long
As,
story short,
as Megas kind of like steps in.
and who are
So
you
the
again?
term,
I don't believe I was talking to you. I was talking to your master, sir.
I am old and I am keeper of laws, and I am by far the emissary for the Dark Lord that runs these lands. I am as much his boss
Voldemort?
as he is to anything else. So I suggest I hold the power of Strahd by my side. Who do you control? Nobody.
God in anime?
And the freaks.
Then the freaks that has your
So
fearless
let me
lair by
put
his
this.
throat.
You see him kind of like starting to clutch a fist, and it's like Megas is trying to fuck you up.
Somebody better be making moves.
Terms of this bout are: if you win, Krill steps down. If he wins, he turns. He's gonna feast on you guys, just because that's what's gonna happen.
You forgot one very crucial part. I take the mangy butt's head.
If you lose, if you win, then yes. If you win, you get to behead him as shame. But he can't step down. It's kind of counterproductive on the terms of the agreement.
Oh no, he's going to step down in front of the entire pack.
And get beheaded.
Beheaded in front of the entire pack.
So a life for a life.
Life for a life. You want mine? I want his.
You see Krill go, Akatoa.
Yeah, what you say? God bless you.
God damn it.
So you let him go.
Prepare. See you in about an hour.
Now, with all this happening, and being stuck in a very dark, smelly backpack, you could only imagine what is going through her head. Like, what the fuck? I hear snarling. I hear Noella.
One more for an hour.
I hear loud thumping sounds.
I'm going to look over at Z and go, after he walks away, and like there's nobody else in here between us and sleeping bitch. Literally going to look at Z and go, you better fucking live.
Even Magus was looking at you like, the fuck did you just do?
Sorry
I cannot.
about
If I interfere and blow my cover, you realize the power of lies that I just put down here?
You're one of the strongest people I know, if not the
I will
strongest.
fucking smite you for being stupid.
Wouldn't be the first
I will
time.
call down
Quick question for Frank.
thunder, lightning, and the world.
Do that on dick bags so we can get the hell out of here.
Quick question for Frank, though. Obviously, Null already heard that Noella pretty much said you can have my head if we lose, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, Noel's going to be pissed.
You realize how itching she is to get out of the bag because her one sole purpose from Havela is to protect you and Sibinek, and if your head is on the line, you realize she's really wanting to pull out of the bag right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Is there any way
that's
you can
no.
help
What
me
about
out?
7-8?
Yeah, because you die, he die, and I have to watch his head fall off too.
Prepare what you can. I am not interfering because I leave with Krill. I am the inside trying to find a way to get us the hell out of here. At least the rest of you, if this goes south.
See, get me out of here, and give me my Smith tools.
I can get out of here. And I can take some of you with me. I cannot take the rest. You imagine the damage if you lose. How much of a boost you just made his head. He's going to think he's strong enough to oppose Strahd, and he'll end up wiping out, dying, getting reanimated by Strahd as a freaking bodyguard, probably. I want to kill him. I'm wasting my. I'm saving my power for fucking this fangtooth fucking cocksucker, and I will put him and burn him to a fucking crisp.
I'm
You
literally going to
understand me?
say
I came
softly.
along for the ride to beat the hell out of Strahd. Not to you, not to them, not to anybody here. So if you want to act stupid, I'm going to get out of here. So if you fail, I'm dipping in your own round. I tag along just to get to Strahd because I want him. I can't do it by myself.
With all due respect, Magus, what better way of showing you what we're made of? We're standing side by side opposing that.
What if you fail?
We're not.
If he
going
dies,
to fail.
then what?
We're not going to fail.
I don't know if
Uh-huh.
this can affect him.
It don't matter. You see the size of him? He's a dire fucking werewolf.
Makes bigger things.
That you have. But listen here, you're not from here. I've been here for centuries. I know the power of the dark. I know what it can hold, and trust me, you know nothing.
Some of us might know a little more than we think.
If this is the case, then abandon this foolish quest right now. Leave. You have an hour to prepare. They're all preparing. They're preparing the pit. Leave. If you think you're so strong, walk to the castle yourself right now and go toe to toe with Strut. I'll be every step of the way behind you and ready to go with you. Fight along your side. Let's abandon it right now. Shall I draw a circle? Shall I teleport us all out of here now? And let them try to hunt our asses? Sure. I'll get out my chalk right now. You see him start to draw a line. Do you want me to finish this? She'll call. I'll be down and I'll be done with it within the hour. Let's go to the castle. I'm ready.
I'm heading straight for the castle.
Very good Halsey reference. I appreciate it.
She's slaying like a queen.
I'm drawing this circle and then I'm out. You guys decide. That's when we'll take our break.
All right. You guys know the drill.
Yeah, I know.
All right, be back right after this.
All right, welcome back. So, within this hour, I will say that you guys, you didn't get struck?
No.
Okay. So, you're at full health, he's at full health. That's an hour as a short rest. That's pretty much what's happening. So, he's good to go.
Frank.
I need
The
wolf. No, the wolf.
We're still doing things. We have an hour.
Hey Frank, since not all of us are physically there or physically able to be there, plans were made in the chat. So before that whole hour just goes by the snap of a finger.
We're preparing, Frank.
Okay,
Can I
what are
meditate?
you doing before this starts? What are you preparing there? I mean, because
Hey, boy, darling.
I want to meditate so I can learn a spell.
Or is that more of an
Who's
investigation?
meditating?
Just one.
Right, Abor's going to meditate. Or meditate, whatever the fuck it's called.
meditate?
Yes, he's going to learn a spell. That's what he said.
Huh? How do you gain your
Yes.
spells back?
I have it up here. Jeez, come on. I can. It allows. If I'm able to meditate, I can easily regain certain spell slots. But I haven't burned any since the past session, so I still have all my spell slots. If I meditate, I'm able to switch out one spell at a certain level. So it has to be a spell
If
that's equal
you
to
were
that spell
in-
I switch out.
If you were an elf, I believe Dragonborn.
It's something I could do in the class.
I'm curious. Now I'm curious. Let's see.
You can also change your list of prayer spells when finished a long rest, and a long rest is basically an hour, if I'm not mistaken.
If it's only on a long rest, that's it. You can only do it on a long rest.
Long rest is for 8 hours. 4 to 8.
8 hours.
So
Dang
yeah.
it.
Hey, you were thinking good though. You had the right idea.
I mean,
If you were
a
able to go.
wizard and a sorcerer can swamp like that. I think every day, like clerics can, because it's there. You know, they get their powers from God.
I think warlocks were able to do that too on short rest.
Short rest, you can regain spell slots. Yes. The wizard class allows you to do arcane recovery and let you sacrifice a spell slot to regain stuff that add up to it. So, like, you spend your sorcery points, it's a sorcerer. You spend your sorcery points and you can bring back, like, if you go 5, you can bring back a 5th level spell or 5 level 1 spells or anything that matches up that adds to 5. Circle spell. As an action, you can spend 1 use of long sword to summon it. That's that one. Whenever you cast a spell that goes fire. I do not see any type of meditate on this at all.
Well, your heart was in the right place for it, though, for trying to think on what to do.
Hopefully.
Now I'm looking at the action slots. Spellcast. You can also change your list of prepared spells when you finish a long rest. Prepping a new list of druid spells requires time spent in prayer and meditation, at least 1 minute per spell level for each spell on your list. So in that term, if he's trying to change a 1 prepared spell level, a 1 level,
1 minute.
1 level is going to take him 1 minute to do one, to redo one.
You're cutting out there.
Yeah, kind of cut out.
You're telling him if he, and then it stopped there.
All right, you hear me now? We good?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so as it states in the class.
Yep.
Yeah, we can hear you.
It's loud. So as it states in class, you can change your list of prepared spells when you finish a long rest. Preparing a new list of druid spells requires time spent in prayer and meditation, at least 1 minute per spell level for each spell on your list. So in that terms, if you're trying to change all of your spells, what you do is you add them all up by how many level 5s you have, level 3s, you add it all together. That total sum is how many minutes you need to spend to redo your whole list. Holy.
Well, what about if I just want to do 1 spell?
If you're doing 1 level 1 spell, it's going to be like 1 minute. So what are you trying to change?
What level's the spell you're trying to do?
I'm trying to get enhanced ability.
Which is a what level spell?
I believe 3rd level.
It's going to take 3 minutes, and he's changing to do a whole, you see, to redo a whole list, it doesn't say just one. A long rest will change one's prepared out.
My mistake. It's 2nd level. Enhanced ability is 2nd level spell.
Okay, what is your... Add up how many spells altogether? Add them all up by levels.
So if you have 3 3rd levels,
that's 9.
That'd be 9.
Correct. Add up all your spells.
So,
like every spell slot you are able to cast, add that all up.
all right, give me a sec. It's loading.
We'll go from there. Oh, I should have said you're prepared.
So basically, add all my like all the spell slots I have total, or times that.
Add them up by level, so each level costs that many things.
It's like if you have 3 level 5s, that's 15.
What's how many prepared levels? It's his preparing list. So we'll go here. We'll go spells. Can you bring up a calculator real quick?
Yeah, I got you.
He has 20 spells prepared.
All right.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 level 1, so that's 5 right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 10. So 5 and 10 is 15.
Yep.
And then 1, 2, 3. Add 9 to that.
24.
Okay. And add 1, 2, 3, so 8. Add 16 to that.
So that's 16
40.
total.
40. He needs to spend 40 minutes to redo his whole spell list.
And 60 minutes is an hour. So he has 20 minutes to spare. Whoa, is this yours? Yeah. Uh-huh. Hey, Lord, you might as well get the fucking meditating there, big guy.
That's without any interruptions. He has to go in prayer and meditation.
Again, here's the question. I only want to switch out one spell. So will it still take the same amount of time, or will it be shorter?
Technically,
No.
he's switching out the spells.
Can't. If you're trying to change one spell, is it prepared on your list?
I have to meditate for that spell.
So okay, so it's not on your prepared list whatsoever.
It's not on my prepared list.
So you need to spend 40 minutes, regardless, to redo your whole list.
And then if anything, just put the same spells back up.
That is
that one.
All right.
He has to spend 40 minutes in meditation and prayer.
You better start praying.
So
if anything, I would try to protect his ass.
Better get right with your Jesus, boy.
I mean, if that's what you're doing, that's what you're going to be doing. Is that what you want to do?
That's what I'm doing.
Okay, that's what he's doing. And so he's going down to redo his whole list just to gain one spell. So you can change your whole list now.
Hi, Marina. And now with our special guest.
Yeah.
Alright, get the fucking conga line going.
So with the time, what is everybody else going to do?
I even look like this.
Trying not to puke.
Will be now.
Marina, I'm giving you a hug virtually.
She's on Zoom. It's on.
Alright, you love it. Go ahead.
I'm not allowed to play with others
Oh,
today.
I swear. Harry, I hope you walk into the door. Nuts first. I hope you walk into the door nuts first. Before jump for that one.
Oh, hey, just go right here. Just squeeze.
Yeah,
I'll try.
yeah.
But yeah, as for everybody else preparing, Null kind of whispers out the bag. She's like, is there any like bad guys around? Can I like stick my head out and take a fresh breath of air, please? I don't want to die via vomit.
Pop your head out.
This bag is asphyxiating me.
Opens the bag.
The only way you're allowed out, darling, is if you come out and you don't attack me.
But you're already you're all the way over there. How can I get you? I mean, I'm the vomit's kind of like greased me up, so I guess I could squeeze between the bars.
But she want us all out. We'll let you guys all out. She laughed. I'm gonna get
Oh, when you pulled her out of the bag, she has a death hug on the hag's head.
We found this one swinging the fermentarium.
Gross.
Perhaps I will look a little less appetizing, covered in vomit, puke, and a rancid hag's head.
You shouldn't be
Blech.
like that, little one.
As her hair kind of like sticks upward. I don't like this. I'm meditating.
See, come back.
What'd you do?
So Null is out of the bag staying, or is she out for the moment and is being stuffed back in?
It wasn't that one.
I hate your face.
I hate yours too.
I don't like that.
Yeah, I wonder how that comes. I wash it.
Miss Noella, am I staying any out for good, or am I staying only out for now? Please don't put me back in the bag.
Are you looking for just like, I would say, you can find a wooden shield.
And it's
Yep. So, okay.
See,
You can just go a normal shield. A normal wooden shield or whatever is there.
Oh, you should have to work for a magical ship.
There's no system.
If I hand somebody my staff of healing, would they be able to reap the benefits from it?
No.
I didn't think.
They have to attune to it.
I know.
I tried.
You have to look at your
What is up with this freaking crap?
thing.
What?
Pull up your staff, like the item itself, and look at the top. It'll say attunement, and it'll tell you how it can be attuned.
Well,
You see it?
yeah, I found it now. Like the website refreshed.
Again,
What's it say, Porto?
It doesn't tell me how to attune it or anything like that.
Requires attunement by bard, cleric, or druid.
All the above.
Bard,
not.
Cleric, or druid. He is not. He is a blood.
there's only one other person that would reap the benefits out of that in this group.
Abor.
Yep.
So, in this span of time, what is the rest of the party doing other besides hugging? You find a shield.
Alright, so let's see.
I will say this.
Putting all my weapons and stuff back on.
As for the question, since it lagged and I was asking in the chat of what happened and didn't get a response, I'm just wondering if y'all are stuffing her back in the bag to keep her concealed, or if she's staying out permanently now.
You're out until we give you a reason to go back in the
Not
backpack.
whatsoever. Nowhere near that aspect. What?
I was only asking because the lag kind of like terminates anything that is said or done. So yeah.
Zior's great sword, the main touch, the bandolier of daggers he has.
So that one,
What,
that one that
are you like from a specific tribe or anything like that?
Yes and no, but because of Zior's backstory, he doesn't know.
Okay, would you know, since you're a hunter and whatnot, would you know anything along the lines of, like, basically like how the Samoans have like a war chant?
Mm-hmm.
Would you know any of that? Because from me being around Sibanak for so long, I would know something like that. From him telling stories.
Rue should have taught him one.
It's more of a wild mother than anything. It's not really like a war chant. I mean, war chant's more of a prideful roar than anything going into battle. Or to say a quick, I'll say maybe you know a prayer of the wild mothers.
And he'll say the prayer. He'll say the prayer and then add to it. I know Rue probably did. Rue's just giving him a little taste of that.
As they're doing that, and Null's watching him kind of pray, I suppose. She says her own little prayer to the Raven Queen, kind of like to help watch over Zior against what would be considered a monstrosity.
We heard you, by the way.
Don't you fucking tell me!
I will send you this.
See, you got this. Do you think you got it?
Confident in my abilities.
Good. Dying is not an option. Now you stick any thought you have to dying back in that gray matter of yours to make that shit stick. Because any other thought is going to get you cold slapped, toe tagged, and no back home. No plastic bags. You crystal with that?
Perfectly.
There, I sent you what Rue would say.
Double three.
The bottom or the wild mother.
So before they're in the ring, Zior kneels. Something like
Ooh, oh, sorry. Sorry, are you assuming that we're at the ring now?
no.
They knew.
No.
So
I didn't know if they.
Are you saving this for that time or?
I can do it now. It doesn't matter. So as I was saying, minus the ring part, Zior kneels. Something you guys aren't used to seeing. His massive paws dwarfing the pommel of the sword. Wild Mother, my will is strong, but my arm is weak. Give me the strength of bow and branch. Lend me the force of the crashing wave. I need it to help my friends as they seek to help me. I knew Rue prayed to you, Wild Mother. Just ask for a little bit of that grace upon me right now in a time of need.
I can't find it. I know I have it in here somewhere, but I can't find it. It's the Raven Queen.
I sent it to you.
I know. That's what I said. I can't find it though.
Let's go with.
I'm going to walk over
You
to
don't
Noel.
feel nothing. You don't feel any type of breeze usually when it tells you that he's talking, or when you would sit there and pray with him, you would feel like maybe a warm breeze, like a warm breeze kind of like palms your cheek. It's a sign of like the wild mother is watching you or is looking over you. Or a small tremor or something of that nature. You feel nothing.
That's probably good.
Z's going to chalk that up as being in a different domain.
You find it?
No, but
I'm pretty sure
I
I sent
did.
it to you on Facebook.
I know I can't find it. But
I'll show you the picture.
I was just glad you got it.
You're gonna do what?
Sorry, I spaced out.
You talking to yourself now?
Yeah, kinda.
Okay.
So I'm gonna walk over to Noel.
I don't know if you finished meditation yet.
I'm gonna walk over to Noel and I'm gonna grab her hand. And while Z is down on the ground, praying and whatnot, I'm going to walk over to him. I'm going to place her hand on one side, my hand on the other. I'm going to say, Morgan, my goddess Morgan, hear my prayer, my dearest one. Always walk with me. Always walk with me through the in-between worlds that be. On the blackest wings fly over me, watch over me. I humbly ask thee, Hell, Raven Queen of the night. Then I lean down and I kiss Z on the forehead. I place my hand on his head. I tell him, this is not something that you're going to lose at. Whenever we are standing in this, whatever the hell it is, at the end of this, I'm holding that head. I'm letting you hold that son of a bitch higher. Because we're going to bring this guy to shreds. And I promise you, anybody that steps in, I'm going to tear him to pieces. Limb by limb, piece by piece, nuts by nuts. And then I'm going to walk away.
And as you let go of Null's hand, you have gunk on your hand.
See,
We'll say around this time.
She is still.
After, if you're gonna say something to him, I would say after that he comes out of meditation.
see. You want to take him as backup? You didn't say, hey, you couldn't.
I don't believe it needs it.
No, I want to do this on my own.
I know it doesn't.
All right, brother.
If this fight is a one-on-one and someone jumps in, then they might not like that and it will be a 6 on whatever. You don't want that because breaking, I believe, how fighting goes, then it's all bets are off and it's us versus the den.
And Ryo,
I don't think we want that.
I do gladly understand where you're coming from. I do agree with you completely. But if this is what fate is determined, then it's what fate will be.
Again, as you said, if they decide to go, they want to go.
If they want to come to blows, we're coming to blows too. Whatever.
But here's the thing. If they tried to come to blows during a one-on-one match, that's whenever you can tell Krill that it is dishonor. If I believe that they want a one-on-one honorably, then the match would have to stop and he would have to stop them. Am I right?
This is true.
However, I do have to ask player to DM because I might have missed that part. Why do they want Noella's head?
Because I remember now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Noella around her mouth.
Noella can't shut the fuck up.
Well, then Null looks up at her. One last thing before this fight, and she looks up and says, I believe I'm gonna trade the bargain, your head, for mine. Because if you think about it, if you die, then so does Sibinak, and my one mission from your child is to protect you. So I'll run my mouth much more, and my head will be more of a trophy. And you will not stop me.
That's fine by me. But
I'd rather one perish than two, if it comes down to that.
if that's what fate has, then that's what fate has, Noella.
Yes, but I'm merely a guardian to help. And that was the bargain I struck whenever I followed you guys. So, my queen understands that, as well as she understands with you.
There will be no bloodshed on our behalves. None of us are dying here for that.
Well, I didn't say we would. I said if fate decides how things should go south, then that's what I'm going to do. My one job is to protect you two. So, that's what's gonna happen.
I'm just gonna pat Zima and say good luck. And don't fuck it up.
I want to grab Z by his armor and try my damnness to stand him up, but I know I'm not going to be able to do it. But I imagine you're going to stand up. Like, so I'm going to start like grabbing you by your armor. I'm trying to like lift you up. So whenever you get up close to me, when you get standing up, I'm just going to start just banging on your armor as hard as I can. So I'm going to look at you and go, it's time to be, it's time to do what the Raven Queen calls cleansing of the wicked.
All right, Eivor, we'll say you come out of your meditation by now.
All right. So, Eivor's going to grab a particular skull from his bag of holding if he still has it. Does he still have it?
What?
The bag of holding. Does he have it on him at the moment?
Should still have it.
Yeah, because we grabbed all the shit.
All right. And this is, and it's not too serious, just simple, like, and then he's going to gently grab a couple of hairs off a skull and try and like tie a little knot around it to make like a little tiny brush.
Okay.
He then is going to grab a dagger from the back, his bag of holding, and then take out the Krampus skull he has.
Yeah.
That's a god, he had that.
He's going to take the knife and cut himself a little bit just as some of his blood pours into the skull. It's nothing too serious. Don't worry, guys. I'm not trying to kill him. We need him alive.
Listen, we already have my chemical cleric. Please be careful with those daggers.
Zior, if you may. And he gestures Zior to kneel down for a moment.
Zero obliges.
Savalis, god of all nature, a brave hunter stands here before me, going after a great hunt tonight. And as he says his next part, he dips the small brush of owlbear fur with his own blood and kind of like paints war paint on Zior's face. I ask you to watch this hunter and this great fight ahead. And as he put his hand on Zior's shoulder, he's going to cast ability. No, not cast ability, enhance ability.
Okay.
Now, Frank, DM question for you.
Uh-huh.
The spell enhance ability, I can target for every higher, if I use it at a higher level, I can use it to target an additional creature for another effect. My question is, if I use it at 4th level, will I be able to target Zior 3 times, or can I only target him once?
Once.
All right. And with that, I'm gonna cast it at second level, and I'm gonna give him Bear's Endurance.
Target has advantage on Constitution checks and gains 2d6 temporary hit points.
Roll high.
But would you like to know the bad news?
Sure.
It don't
Bad
work.
news bears. Ooh.
It don't work. The spell does not take hold.
Yikes.
Spell does not take hold.
No?
The feathers burn in Avor's hand as he brushes it, so Zior gets hit with ash in the face. I mean, he kind of it shows the marking, but gives no effect to him.
What's the reason?
We'll find out.
Because it's a fur or feather from a beast. An owlbear is considered a
And
monster,
Albert Cub is a monstrosity.
not a beast.
Should have took it from Zior.
It's not a beast.
Try again.
It's by a beast.
Right?
Skill.
She's not a beast.
What about a dire wolf? What about a dire wolf or werewolf?
Not a beast.
Wolves are beasts.
Yeah.
You sneaky enough.
Dire wolves are
Everyone
large
tried
beasts,
so hard,
but
man.
it is not a.
Uh,
An owlbear is not a beast.
that was actually really
Wait.
cool. That was such a great
Wouldn't
role
there
play.
be
right?
wolf fur on the ground?
Nope.
Ah! Dang it.
Cat. I heard you. Said okay. So, all said and done. Comes in. There's a lonely, like a guy just takes in. Your hour's up. It's time to fight.
So,
Oh.
It's not Krill.
but I'm still going to continue with that shit.
For the sake of our sacred place, our sacred pit, you will be chained and blindfolded. Either that, to get to destination, then we will remove your blinds. But you still will remain bound because you are prisoners. If you choose not, you stay up here in that cage. Your choice.
I would like to stay out of the cage, please. She says as she still holds the head in her arms.
I've broken enough chains in my life. I guess 2 more won't hurt.
Take the chains.
Fine.
They're just binds. Make my bone grow stronger.
She looks up at the person. Can I at least keep this, please? My emotional support head.
We don't do these, so okay.
One by one, you are tied with rope on the hands in front of you, stringed to a main, like a chain gang, as it were. Blindfold. We'll say for the Outlander feats, you guys feel as you guys walk and descend downstairs. You hear a door open and then close. Doesn't sound like a door made of wood. It grinds.
With my hands together,
Mm-hmm.
every movement that we make is carving in a bone.
Okay.
Just so I can read it in reverse, we have to make a quick get the fuck out of our way. So literally every movement that we make, I'm literally just carving in my arm a different hash mark, so I can remember in my own head which way it was.
Okay. You're inflicting damage to yourself. We'll say for the track.
I'm doing it with my fingernail. I'm not like fucking gashing my arm over.
Yeah, but you are cutting in a sense. So I would say give yourself 5 points of damage for that. Because those are the 5 marks it takes you to get down there. I'll read this excerpt and then we'll break for this. You guys feel walking on a platform. Okay, like a stone platform. Blindfolds are taken off. A 20-foot diameter ring of stones dominates a rocky ledge on a mountainside. Within the ring, you see splattered blood and small gnawed bones. Lying on the ground outside the circle are several spears stained with dry blood.
Yeah.
Gonna break. Okay. Sorry.
I had to poop. She's back.
Everybody on?
Sure. Yep, there she is.
She's done pooping now. She's back.
You're a jackass and a half.
Okay.
We don't discuss that.
As it's down, as you guys stand there in the blindfolds, we recording, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't hear it say it.
Yeah, it really didn't. But I hope to God.
This is not
We ready?
unfamiliar
You sure?
to you,
Yes.
Noah.
Okay.
It's recording.
I'm just saying. Anyway.
Is this a familiar experience for you, Noah?
Oh, darling, you have no clue.
Are you talking to the character or the player?
Both.
Yeah.
The correct answer for that is yes.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's not fucking bode well for the people watching.
Fuck is that?
Exactly. The fucking cat.
See, darling, you got this. Keep your head high. Keep your head high and your sword higher. Everything will be fine. No need for jitters, darling.
The sounds of drums in a rhythmic beat. As you can hear the wolves starting to howl as they come. They're standing already on one edge of the circle. Krill in dark blues with a little bit of light blue in the color scheme of war paint on him just to color like his fur. He has pieces of leather like strapped on him as far as like some type of pads or some makeshift bracers just to give him a feel of war.
Wait, can we see him?
Yeah, you're unblindfolded. As he's just there. Come meet your doom!
The entire time.
Well, that's a dog of a different color.
Right through that door. Like, before, as soon as our mask gets off, like, even before it, you're just gonna hear it. God, I can't wait to watch him rip you pieces of trash apart. Just talking as much shit as I possibly can. Just screaming at him.
We're all gonna die.
As they just stand there and he stands there, spear in hand.
Flag.
Stick.
He has a sword and shield.
I know.
who fights.
I completely missed all of that.
I do.
Mhm.
Please put your arm down because that smell's traveling the whole way over here.
Come into the pit.
Is it worse than me?
In our bout.
See, make sure you take it easy on him.
Oh
'cause
my
I still want that
God.
head. The entire time I'm saying all this, Noella is
She's a
shitting
little
her
moist.
pants. Like,
As he enters. As he enters.
Right before, like, when you get to the outer ring. Mindful. Once you step in, there's no stepping out.
take the dog for a walk, Z. I think the shit's starting to come out his mouth instead of his ass. Then I'm gonna look over at her, at Carmine, and go, no, since she's right beside us, I'm gonna go, we want to be buddy.
As
Mostly because
Joke
your mouth.
chain, joke chain.
one of the
You kind
as
of feel.
even Skinnis comes down. My sire, may I say give the opening introductions. As Crow kind of looks on and goes, I like this new you. Please do. Where do you hail from?
Go from the Isle of Chult.
This bout is for the position of Alpha. Terms have been agreed upon. If this one, the challenger, wins, they claim the head of Krill. All of them are like, good fucking luck with that. We're gonna put your head on a pike. Get him, Krill. That's our Alpha.
Poor stupid fuckers.
Listen to all these suck ups.
And
Somebody get the spray bottle.
No. No. Bad dog.
And if our Alpha wins, this one becomes a new brother to us all. They all like cheer loud, very prideful. Yes, a new ally. Come on, brother. Just give up now.
I was gonna say boo.
Challenger. A feline type. Thinks he has what it takes to go against our Alpha. Thank God we're in a sand pit. That way he can shit himself.
We'll just cover it up. It's fine.
Unless you want neutered, you probably shouldn't say that again.
At least there's some skulls. in
I
there.
give you
Fine leg and take a
Zor,
piss.
who hails from the Isle of Chultz.
Yes, you?
Nothing.
Get him, Z.
You hear.
That's alright, you don't need to cheer now. You can cheer your offer after he wins.
And now, to the future victor of this bout. One born from these very lands. I don't know why the fuck it just came.
Lawns.
Lands.
I was wondering why
He was born from these lawns.
You went from speaking
Barovia's very own. I'm getting into it. Something
Oh, fucking dear
I watched
Christ.
Nighttale
Jesus
way.
fuck. I
watched
Shut your
Nighttale
fucking mouth.
way too much.
Potatoes.
The chosen champion of the Night Mother. Our Alpha, Krill. as everybody's like,
Meanwhile, no.
Bleh. Bleh.
and into
You see a completely different side of
this.
it. I'm cheering and freaking out, screaming, fuck you, people.
Go Z, rip his freaking head off.
Your sword's been out the whole time.
I have the banner.
We had change. He said we could change.
He raises and points it at him. My brother was the only bond I had in these realms, but I will not let you kill my new family!
Aw, her family.
What?
Oh. So you're already putting on a criminal.
Not even waiting.
Oh, I'm ready.
Intimidation.
You done
And-
fucked up! Sorry, guys, I said it backwards.
Gonna learn today.
New family, huh? We don't kill your new family, but you gain us if you lose.
Don't worry, he'll tuck his
That's
tail
a more
between his legs
prideful
like a good
family than these freaks. At least you can run with the alpha.
You know nothing.
But we don't kill kids.
Child, you're next.
Shut up and fight.
As they start to walk the outer ring of the circle in a counterclockwise motion. Zeor, are you ready?
Yes.
Roll for initiative. I'll roll in front of y'all.
Ready? Roll it, come on. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Yahtzee.
14 to 11.
Making my initiative 32.
Holy shit!
I thought mine was bad.
What?
22, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I was about
Okay.
to be like, I was like, what?
Sorry!
What the fuck?
That's a 22.
Oh, no.
Frank
shit.
math.
Literally.
A 22, Frank math.
Why didn't you roll that while in there?
Huh?
I said, holy no shit, literally.
That is a 22. How you're lower than that?
Yeah.
Okay. Krill acts first. So let's put us into squares. Okay. Krill's speed is. I got speed on your ass. By default. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Put your neck and neck to him. That's only half of his movement.
That's only half?
70 feet of movement.
He has 60 feet of movement.
And that's over half.
No, lower.
Frank math again.
And he is gonna unleash 2 claws and a bite.
Frank, you want to roll me a charisma saving throw?
Nope. Why?
Fast lane. Without
Outside.
anybody noticing at all.
What is Bane? What kind of components?
Bane. V, S, and M.
Oh, so wait, you're
The
pulling
verbal,
what
semantic.
Rue did at the match during last
V
campaign.
was a drop of blood.
Okay. But you have to do hand movements.
Exactly. That's literally the only thing I have to do. My hands are like this. The only thing I have to do is that. Like I'm good. Go Z, go! Woo Z! You're awesome! Just cheering. All more.
Sleight of hand.
Remind me if I'm correct or not, Frank, but I think Rue did that last campaign. Or one of the people did that last campaign during the festival.
Thank you.
Yeah, they're Battle of Champions.
What? Secretly.
Yeah, I
helping
think that was Rue or someone. I forget who did that.
19. 18. Not notice you. I say you said a wisdom saving throw?
Yep. No. I said a charisma saving throw.
21.
It's fine.
Okay. Down to action. 29 on the first hit.
That's
18 on the second.
does not hit.
And then the bite. 22.
That's
For the claw. Seven. 15 for the claw. Now the bite. $26. 15, 26, 30, 41 points of damage in total.
so good.
Constitution saving throw.
Whatever he left, before he left, I did cast guidance on
What the fuck is going on with this thing?
So weird. It was doing something stupid or everything.
30-20.
You also have guidance on
All right.
Hold on. Then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He quickly
another attack roll finish.
legendary action.
My
You know
turn.
what? I watched the woman hit him harder. If you're gonna kill him, you should probably swing a little harder than that.
Oh, this bitch should be the reason we died.
Oh,
My
that
turn. Bonus action. Blood Curse of Bloated Agony.
Okay.
Anytime he makes more than one attack, he takes 1d8 necrotic damage.
Isn't there a save for it?
Only one amplified.
And it just lasts for how long?
Till my next turn. But I get to do it over and over and over.
Depending on how many curses you can do.
It's a bonus action. You curse a creature that you can see within 30 feet of you until the end of your next turn. For the duration, the creature has disadvantage on strength and dex checks and takes 1d8 necrotic damage that makes more than one attack on its turn.
Until the end of your next turn. Right? Okay, well, yeah, but it also states how many curses you're allowed to do.
It's a curse. It's not a blood knowledge.
That is a blood malady. What
No,
do you-
blood curse. Blood maledict. You invoke the number of curse number of times.
Curse! Blood maledict. How many blood maledicts can you do?
You can do 2.
Okay, so you can only do 2, and then that's it. The curses, you can't do no more curses. That's your blood maledict. Then you have your crimson rites, which will only let you do a certain number of crimson rites too.
No, Crimson Rite resets after a short or long rest.
Okay, so this is your one and only crimson rite that you're
Yeah, but
avoiding
it
until
doesn't
the rest.
go
Sure.
away.
Right, but you can only do 2 blood maledicts. So this is 1.
No, blood maledict is no action.
Right, because you're cursing.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution save.
The end of its turn. So right now it's in effect. Can't do anything about it.
Don't worry, girl, you're the big bad wolf.
And it's
For
fire damage.
1 minute, and the cursed creature can make a Constitution saving throw at the end of each of their turns to end the curse. Okay. The curse of bloated agony is a bonus action,
Yes.
so that is there. So I have to make a curse, and if you're amplifying it, you are cutting yourself.
Yep.
Deal a Hemocraft die. Whatever your Hemocraft die is.
3 points of damage. No, it's really not.
Take
Right on.
1d8 necrotic damage and you take 1 action.
20 hit.
Yep.
Come on, Zior, neuter this puppy.
21 points of damage for the first hit.
That is what? What are you using?
The moon touch.
Okay.
That way I can have my shield.
That's the long sword, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
19 plus 9, 28.
Is it silver?
Yes.
Oh, krill.
Plus, it's also considered magical now too because of the blood person or the crimson right.
Okay, so how much damage of normal, and then how much damage of fire?
11.
Or lightning, right?
It's fire. I can choose now between the two. 11 points of
Slashing?
yes.
Okay, and then how much of fire?
4 points on top of that. 15.
15. And what's the fire?
That was the fire. And
So
then,
you did 11 points of damage from your sword.
yes.
That's with the plus that's added on to the damage?
Yes.
So it's 11 there, so 15 in total.
Plus another d6 because of necrotic damage.
For what? Blooded agony?
The blood person.
I get dealt a d8 if I make more than one attack.
This attack is fucking pissing me off.
If I make more than one action, if I take more than one action, I get hit with necrotic.
But that isn't the same as the blood validation.
No, he's right. I'm sorry. So 15 points.
I didn't know.
That's the first hit.
Okay.
Second one is 19 plus 9.
That's it.
Don't let him get into your head, girl. Because I want to get into it first.
Oh my god.
I'm trying to
14
distract
points of slashing
Okay.
It ain't working.
and 5 points of fire.
So 19.
I'm trying to get in the throat set. That's all.
Gotcha. That yours?
For now, yeah.
Okay.
Lord Z. You got him. You're gonna wish this puppy never was a part of the letter.
He'll use a legendary action to make him bite on you.
Okay.
As you slash with your sword, he kind of grabs it, leans in.
I was prepared for the Constitution saving throw and I rolled a
I
nat 20.
will take a D8. That's necrotic.
Should take a fumble roll.
Necrotic. I'm gonna bite.
Like the fucking blade going accident.
Give the thing. I'm not pulling up a fumble check. No, I don't have one set.
I know, I'm just trying to get into your girl's head. That's literally all I'm doing.
Roll the
Just talking mad shit.
8 points.
They tell me they ain't working either, motherfucker.
Okay. Now it is my turn. Their reactions.
He looks worse than I smell.
I will use.
Flip.
You see his eyes flash red again. The blood, the crimson blood courses through his veins, make his eyes turn red. 6 attacks.
Ooh, scary.
Claw. 19.
Nope.
Claw. 15. Bite. 22.
That's
17 does not hit you. 21 on a claw.
that's
Last and final one, another bite. 26.
that's
The bite. $27. The claws. Because white claw bites. $15 on the claw.
The claw.
And then the final bite. 7. It's 20. That's 62 points of damage in total.
Take the last one away.
Huh?
Take the last one away.
You're going to give yourself away if that happens.
Take the last one away.
that's not good.
You're not 30 feet from him.
I may not be 30 feet from him, but I'm 30 feet from the middle of the pit.
Huh?
30 feet from the pit.
What do you mean?
Misty step. Misty stepping directly into the pit. I'm gonna bamf right into the middle of the pit as he goes for that last hit. And I'm just gonna let out one hellacious scream.
Well,
Either way.
Want my head so bad?
So hold on. You misty step 30 feet in?
Yeah. I don't know where it's gonna put me. I just put myself in the pit.
20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20.
20 feet from him.
Wherever he goes for the hit, like I said, I'm going to just start screaming as much as I possibly can.
oh, shit.
You said you want my head. Here we go again. You want my body. You want to feast off me.
Let's see where this is going.
Come and get
So
me.
since it lagged out and I couldn't react to anything, did you misty step inside the ring?
Yep.
So
Is there any way for me to recognize that she would misty step and grab onto her hand? Because it lagged, so I didn't get to ask that.
They won't take you with you. It's not like when I had to mention door.
Misty step can't take another person with.
So another question: size of the cage and everything. Is there any way for Null to squeak through since she's all greased up or anything?
Everybody's bound.
Wait, wouldn't I be able to get out of the shackles? She's literally greased up with nasty, rancid blood and puke. Couldn't she just
Well,
out of the shackles?
for one, it's rope, not shackles. You're bound and tied, but before somebody just starts, hold on, time out here before you go further into this. Are you or are you not drunk?
I'm drunk.
Trying to get the fucking.
He's down. So as Krell is like, yeah, Alpha wins. You bamf in for head. Now, I'm going to say if you are jumping in, this is considered. What did I fucking roll for my goddamn 22? No, I rolled 22 for my initiative plus counter. So if everybody's still going to start to jump into this bullshit, then for one, we need initiative rolls from everybody.
What?
Yeah.
No, our initiative counts are going to stay.
Hold on.
But if people are jumping in, I need initiative counts from everybody.
I don't see anybody else jumping in.
I need an initiative count from everybody.
No, it's not that necessary.
Like necrotic damage from.
Was it
He's dropping.
necessarily that it?
No,
What
because
Null was trying to do.
I'm not being unconscious. Right?
What Null?
That's until the end of his turn.
What Null was?
What's Snow trying to do?
What Null is trying to do is stop you from getting beheaded because she made you promise that, if you die, take my head, blah, blah, blah. You're pretty much killing you and Sibinek both. And you're also breaking your oath to the Raven Queen because he went down and about and you're going into like that and she's going to come snatch you up.
No, I'm not.
So she's trying to stop you. That's why she's doing that. She's not trying to. That's why if anything happens,
it should end with you dead. Or incapacitated, it should end.
She's trying to.
I want to not.
She's trying to stop another confrontation from happening. That's why she's trying to get in there and try to shut Noella up.
You went against
That's
fate.
why I said it would have won against it tomorrow. Put me back out. Take me
And
out there.
stopped.
I wasn't.
So
So yeah.
I'm about to disconnect.
So I will say, if I beat the Constitution, I would say it's done because you are out. So I'm pretty sure once you are incapacitated, it's gone because it's your blood.
Cool.
Your blood is now dead. We'll see what happens. You said it's a con save, correct?
Mm-hmm.
You can heal it all.
15.
Beats it barely.
How low did I drop you?
Passed?
Yeah. How below did I?
Okay, let me.
Well, no, I take you there. So give me a death saving throw.
12.
Okay, that's a success. Okay. Well, the deal is struck. I have a brother, and I believe it's life for life.
I don't know if they're talking or not, to be honest.
So a life for life, huh? Ready? Your head is mine.
Whose head?
Let it be. Let it be. This is my
Whoa, wait. Whose head?
Mine.
Because I literally just come back in. Since it stopped lagging, Null looks up at you and says, that wasn't the bargain. I already told you how I'm here and why I'm here. And she looks up at them. A life for a life, right? Punk, take mine. Or are you too scared and chicken shit to take someone the size of a child?
Oh, shit. Are you trying to intimidate or?
Dog shit.
She's intimidating.
Oh yeah, she's intimidating, but she's holding up her end of the bargain from the Raven Queen and Noella. Not Noella, Havela.
Roll an intimidation check.
Heard.
Depending,
Can you see it? Oh, hang on. Gotta find my camera.
depending on what happens.
Nat 20.
What's the total?
Plus, hang on, I'm getting that. Skills, intimidation. It's a straight 20. And it's lagged again. I'm sorry.
Good.
Straight 20?
Yeah.
You guys will look
Beat it.
frozen and prompt. Yeah, it's straight 20.
He beat it.
She's just looking, and she wipes the goop off her face, holding the head of the hag. Fucking little shit ass puppy. You think I'm a fucking afraid of you? Go ahead. Take my head instead. Her head's not worth it.
I'm going to take this route then, because I rolled higher and you intentionally are making me mad.
Aww.
A life for a life, I'll just take his.
No.
The head of Zior raises high, dripping blood from the neck and no torso attached to it. As he takes his spear and holds it up high. I have my head. And there.
Raven Queen, give me strength. And with that, she has her chain and sickle out.
Into creating a pool.
Wouldn't you have rather have had him as a brother? I thought that was your bargain. You wanted her head, and I bargained for my head. You took someone that could have been a proud brother, as you said.
Man, that screwed up the whole ending.
So how far is he from Null?
You guys are 55 feet away from Crow as he is doing this.
Oh.
Well, with head held high and the blood dripping down the spear as he claws drag into the body. He starts to get a running start. You see off the cliff. After the fifth or sixth thunk, you no longer hear it.
Mm-hmm.
What?
That's why I said 26. Thanks for sleight of hand.
For sleight of hand is body.
No, cut up my ropes. Drake.
I mean, we're all going to see a drake fly out. Okay.
What do you have one Drake too?
Getting Zior's
55 feet away. How far can the drake go? You summon it within how long of you? And once it goes out, it's out.
Within 10 feet.
What's its distance? Because it's got new speed. We're gonna go or roll 3 higher. So. Just you roll a 20.
How much would that?
Within 30 feet of me, so.
You summon within 30 feet does not have to stay that long from. You have to stay that close to you.
Nope.
Once it's out, it's out.
Yep.
Okay.
So,
So it's out and what? It's flying down.
as soon as he lets go of the body,
Okay. You dare me? You take the spoils of war.
that's dishonor or someone as honorable as him.
It was a bout. It was war. You deny me my spoils.
You already got your prize, you son of a bitch.
This lag needs to stop.
A gift. Mother Night.
I kind of don't know what's going on.
A gift. As Krell holds the head up high, says, a gift to you, Mother Night. May darkness reign for the patron of these lands. Out of the shadow. Well, at least I've appointed the right alpha to take over. Crow merely turned. Kneels, my dark lord, here he is. The gift. Oh, I was wondering when he would die. I hope you know now the serious of this matter. You do not try to pick a fight and think you can pierce the darkness with whatever hope you have. That's twice by some extension of my hands. I have killed 2 of your allies. Oh,
Wait, 2 allies?
Augustus?
now Zeor, both died by hands of Strahd. Well, I see that you do whatever you must to win, Krell, and I applaud you. Maybe I'll make you a champion yet for me. Anything for you, Dark Lord, anything. I am at your whim. Let them go. Let them bury whatever they want to bury. Let them perform their ritual rites of funeral. It doesn't matter anyway. As out of you see mist coming out from the bottom of this cave as it swirls in a ghost version of a headless Zeor. I have a spirit. Leave this cave and don't you dare come back, because I'll be waiting for you. Bury whatever is left of your dead. Get out of here. My lands are my lands. You cannot. You don't have a freaking chance. Leave.
And that was Curl that said that?
Strahd.
Null's gonna walk up to where
Strahd.
Okay.
What'd you say, Noel?
Well, you don't even know that.
What did you say, Noel?
It froze on her.
Huh?
It froze on Shy.
Well, as he's talking to me,
He's talking to a lot of
he's talking to everybody, you're going to see literally me fighting back, completely turning. But instead of crying tears, I want to be crying blood. Because as pissed off as I am about this situation right now, I want to rip into the grill in the worst fucking way.
Okay.
I'm going to tell him in the whole, like, you know, having like multiple voices coming out of me at once. If you think this is over, you're horribly mistaken. And I'm saying it like calm, I'm not screaming it or nothing.
Right.
I think it may be time for me to show you my teeth.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Noella,
What?
don't. And she looks up at you, and you start to see a flicker of like Havela's rage when she had it. And since Null's not a barbarian, it kind of like wears you out a little, maybe. But she looks up at you with like rage. Don't push it now.
Save your energy for now, Noella.
Oh, right behind you is like, if you go, I have your back.
Magus?
But he knows he's outnumbered.
So,
He doesn't know if he's gonna he doesn't know if he's ready. He's like hesitant. Very. It's kind of like, if you go, I got you, but if shit turns out, fuck it, I'm gone.
shit turns out, you're taking it with you.
We go now. Just be lambs to the slaughter. If Krell freaking destroyed him on a simple one. Like, in your mind, you hear this because he is talking to you telepathically.
And like, I'm literally just digging my fucking, because like the whole kind of switching thing, my fingers have elongated and everything, and I'm just digging them into my side, or in my leg.
He is talking to you
blood.
like telepathically. If you go in, you will die. Plain and simple. You are not strong enough to do it. We do not have the right materials to go against him right now. Do not do anything rash or stupid. I know I fought and I lost. And I can easily destroy you. Do not make a mockery out of this.
And not in my head. You hear, I want you fucking dead! Just crying blood, pissed. Eyes, both eyes instead of just one.
You said that out loud?
Yeah.
I believe we all do. But as you should know, if we fight this, we're most likely all gonna regret this. And if you die, he dies. And I made a promise, as I keep telling you, not now.
Fate is fate. This is my fate.
You're dangling your soul in front of fate.
Are you still wanting to remember?
I don't know.
You're trying to kick the wheels faster than they are going right now.
Let me know if you want to do it.
Oh, what's your hard
We
class?
could throw something.
After she said that, she's going to walk up to where Zior's lying.
What?
And her collar that she had, that Zior had around his wrist, she's going to collect it
Is it okay?
Put it back on her, and she's walking away.
Go ahead.
No.
No. Go ahead. I'm not gonna do anything crazy. Just go ahead.
No, no, see that one.
No, that's what I mean. You rolled it. It's dice. I mean, you're doing it.
Oh, of course that hits you.
No, we're going with the nat one, bud.
Vegas to draw
Which one died?
No.
Right.
I'll tell you.
So, this one decided he was gonna try to hit me.
I was gonna try to knock her out.
You rolled 1.
That's a 6.
So whenever he strikes me, as soon as he gets close to striking, I'm immediately turning around, grabbing him by the throat with my long ass fingers, and I'm gonna dig him into his neck. I'm gonna look at him and go, "Touch me again, and you're gonna fucking die."
You fucking touch me again. I'll fucking kill you.
Now, Frank, you heard the part about the bracelet / collar and her walking away, right?
What?
Okay, remember Null originally had like a collar, and she gave it to Zior to put on his wrist, and it had like Hovela's tag on it.
Right.
Okay, so she walked up, after she told all that to Noella, she walked up to Zior's body and just kneels down and takes that back off and puts it back on. She looks up.
Even with that, I mean, the Drake is currently carrying it and it can fly, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's a Drake holding the body like out of arm's reach from anybody at the moment.
Oh, well, in that case,
Unless
she
you
kinda
guys leave if you guys leave the cave now, then yes, you can do this shit that you want to do.
all right, well, let me know when we leave the cave.
After I grab him by the throat and tell him if he touches me again, I'm gonna kill him. I'm just letting him go. And I'm gonna turn around and look at Magus, whatever the fuck his name is.
Magus?
Still crying blood. Next time I see you, I don't care if you stop me or anybody else. He dies or I die. I don't care.
That's fine. You are not ready yet.
And as he's talking to me, I don't give a single shit if he kills me or not. As he's talking, like he goes and says that, I'm just walking past him.
Which one?
Magus.
Like where?
To get the fuck out of the cave. Okay. And I'm leading the charge because I'm in front of fucking everybody. I am going. I am
I was saying, Null's already gone.
Okay, so if everybody follows suit and the Drake is carrying, you guys leave the cave and you just see, like, at the end is Skinnis and, like, Zulika look at you, like, sad that this happened. And I promise something that I dare not never do, and that I have to do to keep the rules up. Fuck. Was a good ruse. I'm sorry.
With all of your help that you and the crew gave, with all of the help that everybody here gave, thank you for it. Very much so. There's as many people as you had to please let them fucking in. Everybody was right. You are a fucking coward. You're nothing but a coward. You don't deserve to be alpha. I walk off.
As Magus drops the guard and flippy enough draws a circle back to the mansion, and then you can bury your dead up in the hills somewhere.
This is why I'm afraid that he knows us to destroy pieces of trash.
I am not a monstrosity.
Close enough. back in your prime.
Null's just quiet.
Get me back in your prime or something. I hear a washed up. Ouch.
He just vanishes, leaving you at the mouth of the cave.
I wasn't talking to Magus. I was talking to that dickhead.
Oh.
No. Fuck no, I wasn't talking to him like that. I was talking to
That's set. Okay. You can see the fate in him that he has hurt. Like he feels the pain that he couldn't muster any sense of courage. As that circle draws its last few sigils, you bamf to his house. Well, you tried. Shows that you are not ready, but for now, we are high up on the hills away from everyone. Best I can do, as you're in the foyer, best he can do, you can see is take his hands and just, and you can see the arcane tethers start to go as he starts to manipulate the house a little bit. You can see rooms are starting to change and shit like that, and I almost got it. There. Set. Follow me. He goes up. Follow suit one by one, or together you guys follow him, and it's more of a solemn glide up to reach the top. The top of the mansion, this attic, or you don't know how many floors you've gone up, it's so fast. Stops, and there you see a door. That door, in the center of it, is a lion's head with a handle at the bottom right. Best thing to do now, here, where he'll be kept safe, so that he cannot be reanimated as dead, and you are welcome to come here at any given point in time.
Oh, you want to do the honors?
To feel anything you would like. This is your safe haven, and you can always be here for your friend who fell in battle. And he goes and he pushes open the door, and there, light just hits you, but you're there, and you can see the jungles. Choked.
See, that's funny because I was going to tell him and send me to choke.
You see the jungles of Chult, of what used to be his floor. He permanently locked it in place. There in the tree, on a tree next. You do it this way. I found a better. So just pop on that. This is his jungle. This is where he was from. It's only right that he stays until this curse is lifted to him to go properly back to where he belongs. Here he will not decay. But I can do this. And this is the extent of this limitation of this stuff.
I was just going to hurt his body.
You see him just start to around you guys by this tree. He just starts spinning wind. Keeps on going almost as fast as the tornado would go. And you just feel the wind in it. and he shoots down. And this tree starts to float. It is said that one piece of chalk floats in the air. The center of it is called the heart of Cholt. It's only fitting that his heart dies here, in the heart of Cholt, in the floating eye, until the mist is gone. And we can send him back properly. These, by the tree are stairs that lead down. You see a small alcove cave. Inside, it's completely hollowed out. From campaign 2, this is the heart of Cholt, floating in the water. There lies a stone slab pedestal. As the drake comes close to the pedestal, you just see his hand push, and the stone slab opens.
How the Drake put Zero's body down.
And then he just brings it up.
Null kind of stops him for a second and goes up and just goes real quick to him and gets the bracelet / collar off of his wrist and walks out of the room and finds her room.
Okay. And closes the thing. And when it closes, on top, sleeping, holding that great sword of Argynvost, though it is an image, it is Zero, as if he's just sleeping.
There is one to be safe here. 100% safe.
Strahd cannot touch him here. This mansion is not built of stone and wood. This is only a spell, and it goes within a pocket dimension. Therefore, anything inside stays in it. Strahd cannot touch this body. That is the best I can do for now. I do not have the healing powers of the divine. I cannot bring him back.
There's no way of bringing him back at all. Even if we could, please don't think that I'm getting loud with you or getting mean with you or not. Honestly, I really don't care anymore. Fucking kill me or not. And I'm gonna cry. Damn it! You always do this shit to me. I hate you. But I've already brought him back twice, and each time he wanted to rip my throat out for it. Better not be crying, because if you do, I will. But I'm probably gonna be the one who starts it. But each time he wanted to rip my throat out for it. That was before. Oath or something. He told me before. If he drops again, if there is a way, don't bring him back. This is his fate. This is what you would want from that, yes. I don't understand it either. But this is what his fate had lied. His fate lied me running my fucking big mouth like I always do. His fate lied me getting you killed. But I told him before, if he goes down again, he won't have a body left. He made me promise that. We were under a very mutual agreement. I if he goes down, it's turned to ash.
Is that what you wish?
Yeah. That's what I have to do.
You wish to burn him.
And I will. I don't want you doing it.
At least I will do this. And the roof. Like, dematerializes. Now the sky. At least I'm not trying to be rude, but the smell of burning flesh is atrocious. At least it can vent. And I may be able to do something by tomorrow morning if it would please you. I can try to do something with these ashes for you.
So actually, what I asked you if you could.
And then
We are.
you're in an illusion.
Yeah.
But you want to burn him.
You wonder something. Do you have anything that I can keep? We can keep some of these ashes with us.
I can fashion something. I can make something far better than that. But I'd rather it be a gift. I'd rather surprise you with it. Fill your hearts with more joy, but I need to think on how to do this. I have ideas, and I can do something very particular with this. But in order for that to happen, you just turn the torch floats in the air. Or would you rather him die by dragon fire?
I made a promise to my brother.
Then he takes you see him just wave his hand over the stone sarcophagus and it turns to wood.
I was like, what?
Can't burn stone.
Yeah.
And a bundle and kindlings all around him.
I'm going to turn and look at everybody as I'm walking up to it. Really stare at me. It's all of my conscience letting me doing what I have to do. Just don't let go sleep.
Come on. Take a little one.
She left.
That's right, she did.
Make sure she's not.
Nall's in her room and the door is locked.
Okay, keep walking. I'm going over to the fucking thing. And the last prayer that I ever said to it, repeating again. Organ, my goddess, hear my prayer. My dearest one, walk with me through the in-between roads with me. My blackest wings fly over me. Watch over me. I humbly ask thee, hell raven me, that the light. That was the fourth drum. That was insinuating. But my vote.
Yeah. And it ignites.
I don't even know. I'm
Fire.
staying right fucking there.
Fire takes hold as it starts to burn flesh, bone, and cinder. There, in the remaining hours of the day, as it is already nightfall, the rest of you, are you staying here, or are you going elsewhere?
Then back up top of the stairs. Wherever we came down it.
Once that I know it's fully engulfed, and it's not gonna, there's no turning back basically. I'm going to turn around. I'll start walking. Whenever I start walking, I call out my crow. Or my raven. Why don't I always call it a fucking crow?
Wait, did it come back yet?
Oh shit, yeah, it didn't come back yet. Son of a bitch. Can I say a fucking raven landed on my shoulder from choking? The fake choking. Is that a...
Sure.
Okay. I turn around. Raven lands on my shoulder. I look up at devil because I'm still fucking standing there. And as I'm walking towards him, fire in the background. Just instead of seeing the fire in the background, see it in my fucking eyes. Just beyond this long. And I walk directly past them two without saying a word.
Now, how close is my rune, pocket dimension, whatever, to yours?
Probably at least like 4 levels down.
Okay.
Before we leave, I look at Noel. I flare the one dagger I have. You're gonna want this. Because whenever you kill Straw, one thing that Zior had that I also have. Only a dagger. So whenever you kill the bastard, you can slit his fucking throat with it.
I take it from you and put it into one of my pieces of armor. No, I take it from you and I put it right here on my chest into a piece of armor. Slide it down into a piece of armor.
I'm going to stay put just so that someone is there with him until he's completely gone.
Oh,
Yeah.
Magus is there.
Yeah. But technically, Magus isn't someone who's been there for a while.
Sure.
And one of the only people that I have known since being popped into this place has been you. So I'm just gonna continue to stay there until he completely gone.
Where is Magnus?
Just standing in the edge of the room.
I walk up to him and I hand him the Krampus skull and simply say, whatever it takes, make sure we kill that bastard.
I will do whatever in my power to make sure I burn him to a crisp.
Then take this skull, beast. I feel you have better use for it. I do at this time.
I will hold it. I will hold on to it for good keeping until you want it back.
In fact, if you can, make it something I can use to kill the one that slain my brother and I.
As the fire engulfs and takes its toll, as three of you stare into this flame. And those who are in their rooms, either crying in their beds, rolled up in balls, or just sitting there in tears.
Oh no. No. Something even more fun. In her room, that everybody at first saw was supposed to be Pavela's place, the door is locked, and as it closes, it's dark. Sounds of ravens. The room looks more like it's. It looks almost like it'd be the place for the Raven Queen. And her form shifts. Doesn't look like Null or a goblin. And almost like how this scene with Loki, whenever he found out that his mother died and just the room goes smashed everywhere.
Yeah.
She just picks everything up and smashes it. And I don't know if anyone's near it, so they probably wouldn't be able to hear her. So she lets her guard down and obviously doesn't speak like Null either. And it's just, my queen, how can I let this happen? I feel it's my fault that we got into this. It was my plan to go and get this wolf, thinking he may have been an ally, possible force against this Strahd that you've sent me here to help fight. I kept one promise to keep someone out of the fire, and instead I put someone else there. Why do I keep messing things up? You put me here for a reason, and I keep screwing it up. And she is crying, but it's more of a rage-filled cry. She doesn't know.
Gotcha. As Soldum takes over, and you guys, in your sorrow, those at the fire will hear it plain as day. Even the others, as you guys are there, weeping, taking out your anger, breaking things. One final daunting roar is unleashed, and you hear one more prideful roar of the Leonin Zeal. That's where we end tonight.
All right,
Hope
guys.
y'all had your tissues.
So from us at the D20 Misfits,
Good night.
good night. We'll see you next week. Until then, good night.
Night, everyone.